Contrarians, welcome back to the Encrypted Capital Recap for Monday, July 12th. This video is going to be strictly on XRP because the SEC's argument against XRP's utility is baseless and shows a lack of understanding, says one legal expert. We're talking about John Deaton here. The SEC has argued that XRP lacks utility in court, and according to one lawyer, this is the best illustration of the ignorance prevalent with the regulator. Deaton also attacked the SEC's argument that XRP holders were in common enterprise with Ripple, citing studies that show most holders don't think they hold a stake in Ripple. As we've said from the beginning, this lawsuit has all been smoke and mirrors. You're talking about Ripple, a company who's valued at $10 billion after they raised their $200 million Series C. Yes, that company. Apparently, there is no use case. It says senior SEC trial counsel Jorge G. Tenero's statement, quote, "Now the court referenced a utility for XRP. We dispute whether that utility actually exists, Your Honor. This just shows either how stupid the SEC is or the fact that they're just literally doing this lawsuit to force the retail holders out, because it doesn't take much research to go ahead and find that XRP is the chosen one. And here is why. First, start with this article from EWN. It says, it is hard to ignore Ripple when the White House, World Bank, Federal Reserve, IMF, and central banks are all involved. And it is absolutely true. They are all involved. We're going to start here. Chris Larsen and the IMF Ripple Inc. link. For instance, the co-founder of Ripple's Chris Larsen has been chosen as one of the people to discuss with the IMF on the different ways blockchain and other emerging technologies could be used to streamline some of the activities carried out in the financial landscape. If you guys don't know who Christine Lagarde is, she is the European Central Bank president. And she was also the chair and managing director of the International Monetary Fund. And she has came out talking about central banking and fintech, calling it a brave new world. And she says in her article here, it says, how will fintech change central banking over the next generation? And it says, I would like to consider the possible impact of three innovations: virtual currencies, new models of financial intermediation, and artificial intelligence. It says some of these innovations have already found their way into our wallets, smartphones, and financial systems, but that is only the beginning. And she goes on to talk about virtual currencies. Also wanted to point out, Christine Lagarde is not a fan of Bitcoin. In a recent interview, Lagarde said that Bitcoin has been used to conduct funny business and totally reprehensible money laundering activities. She says there has to be regulation. This has to be applied and agreed upon at a global level, because if there is an escape, that escape will be used. And I thought that was very interesting, because this article says, can XRP fit in Christine Lagarde's vision of EU's future economy? The Ripple CEO might just think so. In her tweet, she says, now we need faster digital transition, climate protection as a priority, completed banking union and capital markets union backed by cutting-edge payment systems. She's literally describing XRP and Ripple to a T. And it caught the Ripple CEO's attention, Brad Garlinghouse, as he retweeted this. And he says, XRP is inherently green currency, Ripple CTO says. And this was by David Schwartz. Now, I thought this picture was interesting because this shows Brad Garlinghouse, the chairman Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority, the director of monetary markets of the IMF. And guess who? Christine Lagarde. And this was at the Swiss National Bank Conference. Okay? These guys have been sitting at the round table together for quite a long time. And let's not forget, how will SEC complaint affect banks' relationship with Ripple? I found this article. I'm going to tell you how it affects the bank's relationships with Ripple. It doesn't. It doesn't at all, because here's why. R3, which built the Corda platform, which runs on XRP and XDC. We covered this in the last video. R3 began as a consortium of 9 major banks: Bank of America Merrill Lynch, HSBC, Barclays, ING, UBS, Credit Suisse, RBS, Royal Bank of Canada, and Wells Fargo. This is what the new financial payment system will be built on, R3 Corda. And if you don't believe me, R3's new Corda app supports payments in XRP cryptocurrency. This was back in 2018. Distributed ledger technology provider R3 has launched the Corda Settler, an application aimed to facilitate global cryptocurrency payments with enterprise blockchains. And it's starting with XRP. So all those banks I just mentioned are funding R3, which built Corda, which is using XRP. And let's not forget, they're also using what? XDC, the Ethereum-based XDC. Can you see how all of this is tied together? Look, Federal Reserve Task Force, Ripple improves speed and transparency of global payments, July 21st, 2017. It says, after 2 years of work, back in 2017, the Federal Reserve released its Faster Payments Task Force Action Plan for bringing faster payments to the U.S., highlighting Ripple's ability to underpin the next generation of cross-border payments. Set up in 2015 after the Fed recognized the need to spur improvements in payments, the task force brought together a diverse group of 320 stakeholders, including banks, regulators, end users, and technology companies to create a roadmap for modernizing the U.S. payments infrastructure. Also, the Faster Payment Task Force envisions a system where solutions both compete and interoperate to provide payment services that are faster, ubiquitous, broadly inclusive, safe, highly secure, and efficient. What does that sound like? And here's the call to action. The U.S. stands on the verge of a transformation in how business and consumers make payments. Rapid technological innovation. Interesting to note that they use the word rapid when Ripple produced X-Rapid, and now we've literally just tied all of these banks together. Can we see how the new financial system is being built? Business-to-business payments modernization. Transformation brings benefits. And they blow through all this right here, literally describing XRP, Ripple, R3, Corda, all without really saying it. And also, what I found was interesting, on the Faster Payments Task Force website, let's go through the contributors here. Shall we? All right. American Express, that's a big one. And these are all big ones, but I'm just going to point out some of the obvious ones here. Let's go into Barclays. Didn't we just mention them for R3 as being one of 9 banks that founded R3? They're on there. What else do we have here? BNY Mellon, Capital One. I mean, you can go down the list here. Citi, Digital Currency Council, Digital Assets Holdings, Fifth Third Bank, HSBC. Oh, there's HSBC. All this information is out here. If you guys do your research, you can see literally how this is all being built right in front of your eyes. And it's been being built for a very, very long time. So if you think that the SEC is just stupid and can't do the research, you're sorely mistaken. They clearly know what's going on. It doesn't take much research to figure this stuff out. It's all been laid out for you. And really what they just did was force the retail traders out of their positions when they scared everybody over Christmas. And now, once Coinbase decides to relist XRP and you can actually buy it again on a US exchange, the price is going to absolutely skyrocket and melt faces. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked it, please share, like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends and family about this stuff. Get this stuff out there. It's very, very important. You guys can have life-changing wealth if you guys get in on the ground floor. And I can tell you right now, the price prediction for XRP, easy, $100 to $1,000. So with that being said, we will catch you all in the next video.